Hello again, YouTube. So I just got through finishing up talking about The Lamb Lies Down on Broadway, the last final Genesis album with Peter Gabriel. After that, their band didn't know what to do. They tried many different vocalists. None of them were good enough. So Phil Collins stepped up and he became the vocalist as well as he still the drummer, and they recorded their seventh studio album, The Trick of the Tail, released in 1976. Um, yeah, I'll say this, it's a really good album. I like listening to it, but it's a tad overrated. Uh, yeah, I think Wind and Wuthering is much better. The trick, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I said, I like listening to this, but I don't see how it's better than Wind and Wuthering, and I don't see how it's better than any of the I don't see how it's better than Nursery Crime through The Lamb either. I mean, some people say this is their favorite, their second favorite. For me, it's kind of in the middle. It starts out really good. Dance on a Volcano, great opener, very promising. Very busy, but you know it works. It works. Not every busy song works that well, but it worked on this instance. Written by all four of them. Then you get Entangled, written by Banks and Hackett. Isn't that the only song they wrote together? I think the reason why Banks likes this song is because he had a hand in writing it, because he doesn't really like Steve Hackett songs much except Blood on the Rooftop. But anyway, it's nice, it's pleasant. I don't mind it, it's alright. Not really one of my very favorite songs, but you know, it's nice. It harkens back to the earlier days when they used a lot of the 12-string guitar. You know, so you know, I'll give that one a thumbs up. Then you get Squonk, one of the most overrated Genesis songs, possibly the most overrated. Never got the appeal of it. Don't get me wrong. I mean, it's cool. It's a cool song. You know, cool drumming, and you know the dun dun dun, dun. But I never got the. I always thought it was kind of a filler track, to be honest. The lyrics aren't that great. It's about a mythical creature. Yeah. And I think this might be the most popular song on the album. I completely don't get that. Yeah, I never really got the appeal of Squonk. At first, I didn't know I didn't know about its popularity, and I thought maybe this is a song people don't like that much, but I was wrong. But you know, it's okay, but it's nowhere near my favorite list. Madman Moon. It's nice. Again, it's pleasant to listen to. I mean, like I said, I can listen to this, and it's a pleasant listen from start to finish. There's nothing that I don't really like on it. There's nothing I dislike about the music. But you know, Madman Moon, it's kind of. Oh yeah, Squonk, by the way, was written by Banks and Rutherford, and Madman Moon was just written by Banks. Yeah, it's all right. I like the part in the middle where it speeds up a bit, but I say Squonk and Madman Moon are probably my two least favorite tracks on here. And then you get on side 2, you get the Banks and Collins written song, Robbery, Assault, and Battery. I really like the first half of the song. The first half I really liked. It was very catchy. You know, robbery, assault, and battery. Really love that bit. But the second half my mind kind of checks out during that bit. But it's okay. It's a nice, jaunty, catchy number. Then you get, I think most would agree, the best song on the album, Ripples, written by Banks and Rutherford. Way better than their other song those two wrote, Squonk. I mean, miles better. Yeah, great song. I love the lyrics. Some of my favorite Genesis lyrics, and one of the best choruses ever. I love that. Love the chorus, and the backwards guitar bit. The yeah, love that. It's like, that's Ripples. And then you get the title track, Trick of the Tail. I'm always a sucker for, these jaunty songs, these quirky songs, and this one's one of my favorites on here. I think Ripples and Trick of the Tail I think that's my favorite part of the album, are those two songs. Yeah, I really love Trick of the Tail. And Los Endos, a great way to end the album. This is bookended very well. Great opener, great closer track. Oh yeah, the Los Endos, it interpolates, I think bits of Squonk, and at the end, Dance on a Volcano, the da, 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 da. But the main riff, the down, for those people that only listen to the albums, they don't pay attention to the B-sides or whatever that didn't make it on the album. That riff came from It's Yourself. It was a B-side that didn't make it on. I actually like that song more than most of these songs. Most of the songs on here, really cool. First half is like, nice 12-string driven number, and the second half is just them pretty much improvising. You get that. Yeah, that's a great track. It ended up being released as the B-side to Your Own Special Way from Wind and Wuthering. But ooh, this one, I kind of dreaded this one, reviewing this one, giving this one a rating. Oh God, it probably deserves 5 stars. It's a very big album among Genesis fans, and I wouldn't deny it's a great album. It's some very good track. Like Dance on a Volcano was the first Phil Collins era song I really liked, and I have to give it credit. The couple of songs on here is what got me into the Phil Collins era. So, I mean, it deserves 5. I mean, there's nothing really wrong with it. It gets a little overrated, I don't think it's the best Genesis album, or really even in the top 5. Maybe 6 or 7, but yeah, probably 6 or 7 for me. But again, like I said, it's a nice listen. I can listen to this and enjoy it pretty much. despite despite me not being a big fan of a couple of the tracks, you know, the court of the prog reviews, whatever you want to call it, the jury, the jury of the prog court demands that I give this five ripples out of 5. That's 5 ripples out of 5. Great album, don't get me wrong, but it's not their best album, people. It's really not. But anyway, that's my review of Trick of the Tail. Check out Wind and Wuthering when that's the next one. So I'll see you on the next video. See you guys later.